A devil fruit grants the one who consumes it a unique power, in exchange for the ability to swim. These powers can range from transforming into and controlling fire, to turning your body parts into wheels. But how good an ability is depends entirely on you, the player. Creative use can elevate even the silliest powers into playstyle defining tools. I believe encouraging players to explore their powers in unexpected ways is exactly what a DM should foster. Giving someone a strange or even cursed ability, paired with a drawback, can lead to incredible roleplay moments. I created 5 devil fruits that in my opinion could be a blast in any D&D setting. I've omitted their water-related drawbacks for now, but will suggest some alternatives at the end, in case your campaign isn't set near large bodies of water. It should also be said, you don't have to limit yourselves to fruits. The abilities could have also been gained through other means, like fey magic, demon pacts, or magical experiments gone wrong. The Barabara no Mi. Once owned by a certain infamous pirate, this fruit lets the user split their body into pieces. These parts can float and act independently, just as long as the feet remain on the ground. It grants immunity to slashing damage and extends your reach. You can evade enemies by flying, though your grounded feet remain a weak point. I've limited the number of splits to 2 for the sake of sanity. Tracking more would get chaotic fast. This power is a dream for creative problem solving and can reshape how you approach encounters. The Hana Hana no Mi. This fruit allows you to sprout extra limbs from any surface you can see. Nico Robin, its original user, creates ladders out of hands, listens in on conversations with sneaky ears, and spies with eyes placed in discreet corners. You can even grapple enemies from a distance by growing limbs directly on them. There is a cost though. Damage dealt to these limbs is transferred back to you, so be careful who you give a hand in combat. The Super Super no Mi. Simply put, any part of your body can become a blade. You gain extra durability and your entire body becomes a weapon. Thus Bones, the original wielder, famously turned his feet into blades and skated through battle. You'll gain resistance to slashing and piercing, but blunt damage becomes your weakness. Rock beats scissors after all. At the very least, you're always armed with a +1 weapon. Might make a cool sidearm for a mage who likes their hands free. The Mera Mera no Mi. I had to include at least one Logia type fruit. Those that let you become and control an element, in this case fire. Used by Portgas DAs, this fruit normally grants full immunity to physical attacks. It's hard to balance in D&D, so I've turned its defensive boost into a reaction. It still lets you phase through a sword dramatically, just not on every attack. You also get some fire-based cantrips, limited access to fire spells, and a cool bonus to jump height, like igniting afterburners. I recommend pairing this one with a hefty downside, perhaps beyond the necrotic weakness I added as a nod to a fight the original user had. And last but not least, a Zoan type fruit. These allow the user to take on a specific animal form, or a hybrid of that animal and themselves. The Hito Hito no Mi allows you to become human, or a human hybrid. You gain the benefits of this flexible ancestry, a stat boost, and a feat of your choice. If you're a beastly ancestry like Goblin or Dragonborn, this transformation could be especially fun. Now if you're wondering what happens when a human eats this fruit, it has been answered. You become more human, a little more self-assured. Not bad, could be better. The downsides. Regularly, the devil fruit comes with the downside of not being able to swim, as mentioned before. But what if the campaign you run does not involve hijinks on the open sea? I'd suggest a weakness to either a damage type or a sensitivity against a certain enemy. Maybe the devil that created the fruit has put a backdoor in to prevent it being used against devils and demons. Or they could have been created by a lich, and their undead nature makes them less effective against them. Whatever origin you choose for the fruits to be should be part of the drawback. You could take the sunlight sensitivity of Drow or Dorigo, and maybe flip it into a moonlight sensitivity. Really, be creative, but try not to make it too debilitating, and the drawback is mostly for flavor. I want to thank you for watching my video. Leave a like and subscribe if you want more inspired D&D content. Also be sure to check out my shorts for tons of more homebrew D&D inspiration and stories.